Chapter 12:08, with the murder weapon in hand, killing intent. Surges, translator, Atlas Studios, editor, Atlas Studios, Northern Plains, Bone Burial Field. This was a place filled with white bones. Countless piles of skeletons were together. There were some huge skeletons resembling hills, and also small skeletons unassumingly situated by the side. Most skeletons were pale white in color, under the corrosion of nature and the sun and wind. Their flesh had already decomposed. Only these strong and tough bones of the desolate beasts and ancient desolate beasts remained. But there were also some bones with special colors. Some were yellow and shining brightly. Some were purple and alluring, emitting poisonous gas. Gu immortal Liu Yong was paying close attention. He had the Huangjin bloodline. He was a rank 6 enslavement path, Gu immortal of Liu tribe. Right now, he was manipulating 6 desolate beast bone armor hounds as he traveled in Bone Burial Field, searching for his target. The formation of Bone Burial Field had several possible rumored origins. Some said that during the Olden Antiquity era, 2 enslavement path great experts engaged in a life and death battle here, resulting in the deaths of many desolate beasts and ancient desolate beasts. Some said that this was a graveyard of bone monsters. Countless bone monsters felt that their lifespans were ending, so they came here and buried themselves. Some even speculated that this was a Gu refinement ground created by a refinement path great grandmaster during ancient times. After countless years had passed, it reached this present state. But no matter what, Bone Burial Field contained large numbers of desolate beast and ancient desolate beast corpses. Liu tribe controlled this place and developed it wholeheartedly, trying to turn this into a production base for bone path Gu worms. And every year, Liu Yong would borrow the use of this place to pick suitable bones for his bone armor hounds and replenish their bone armor. This white bone seems like a snake bone. It is soft and cannot be used. If it is eaten, the bone armor would be soft and have no defensive properties. This is a poison Gu. Bone armor hounds do not have high resistance against poison. They will die if they eat this. This bone is not bad. It seems to be a desolate beast steel skin giant lizard's bone. Even though it is not the hardest, it is good enough, especially when it can endure heavy weight. Liu Yong inspected for a moment, discovering more and more loot. Eventually, he placed his beloved hounds, the 6 bone armor hounds, at 6 different locations. He himself was lying down on a huge skull, looking at the sky. Today has good weather. It is sunny with gentle breeze. He looked at the blue sky. There were no clouds anywhere, and the sunlight was not intense. Wind blew on his face mildly. He felt very comfortable. Looking at the empty sky, Liu Yong felt really bored. The tribe has sent an information Gu here? Suddenly his brows rose as his eyes shone with light. He sensed that something interesting was coming. His mind quickly entered his immortal aperture as his consciousness entered the information path Gu worm. The contents of the Gu worm spoke about the advancements and developments that Liu tribe had made in the last few months. Next were some rumors and the actions of experts recently. Finally, the most important point, it talked about the developments of the blood battle martial competition. Muronggang defeated 8 people in a row. Impressive. However, between every battle, he has to recover for 2 hours. He is unlike Yelui Kunxing. He could fight consecutively. I heard that Muronggang has strong defensive methods, but his immortal essence expenditure is huge as well. Sigh, speaking of Yelui Kunxing, it was really a pity. He was actually killed by Chu Sek's 2nd Supreme Elder in a sneak attack. That was really despicable. Liu tribe was a Huangjin tribe, a righteous path force. When spreading the information, they naturally placed it from their own perspective for their political benefit. Even though the information was not wrong, the way it was written would give others a different feeling when reading it. For example, losing repeatedly and fighting on despite repeated setbacks. Between the 2 phrases, they would provide different impressions. All in all, it talked about how strong Fang Yuan was, and the facts about his ancient sword dragon transformation. The information also emphasized on how shameless he was, and how devious and scheming he acted. The Liu Guanyi identity that Fang Yuan was using had definitely became infamous after this battle. Nobody in Northern Plains' Gu immortal world did not know of him. Even Prince Feng Xian and Heavenly Lord Baizu learned of him. Even in the other regions, like Central Continent, they heard about Liu Guanyi. After expressing his anger and disdain towards Fang Yuan, Liu Yong thought about himself, sighing. I cultivate enslavement path. I am not suited to one-on-one fights. When can I gain such fame at the blood battle martial competition too? Maybe one day I can defeat Liu Guanyi and challenge domination immortal Chudu. Wouldn't that be really cool? Liu Yong was thinking about this when suddenly there was a huge explosion. Rumble! The entire ground was shaking intensely. What? What is going on? The giant skull below Liu Yong had fallen off the neck of the skeleton due to the tremors. Liu Yong quickly got up as he floated in the air, staring widely in bewilderment. This defensive Gu formation is being attacked. Someone is attacking here? This is the territory of my Liu tribe. Thinking of this, Liu Yong felt that it was unimaginable. My Liu tribe is a great righteous path force. A Huangjin tribe, we are a domineering force in the whole of Northern Plains. Especially recently, their longtime enemy, He tribe, was gone, and Chudu was also being targeted. The future looked promising, and they were currently in high spirits. Someone was actually attacking Liu tribe's territory now? Who gave them the guts? Their dog guts were truly rivaling heaven. Liu Yong was furious and also slightly glad. Thankfully, I came here to pick up bones and feed my bone armor hounds, huh? The attacker's really unlucky to have encountered me. Eh? At the next moment, Liu Yong saw the invader. Or rather, a dragon. An ancient sword dragon. It had pale white eyes, a sharp horn that extended to the sky. Its scales were shiny and thick. Its claws were sharp and powerful. It had a muscular tail, and its teeth gave off a chilly feeling. Liu Yong shuddered upon seeing it. Oh, it seems that a member of Liu tribe is here. My luck is pretty good. The ancient sword dragon spoke human words, as its dragon eyes emitted strong killing intent. Liu Guanyi? Liu Yong was stunned. At this moment, he wanted to cry. His heart was pounding intensely. His body was uncontrollably shaking as Liu Yong screamed internally to himself. Stay calm. Quickly calm down, Liu Yong. You can do it. Another voice in his head was resounding. Calm down, my ass. He is Liu Guanyi. Even Ye Lui Kunxing died at his hands. He is scheming and shameless, unscrupulous and shrewd. I am just a tiny rank 6 Gu immortal. Calm down, calm down. Right. Liu Guanyi is the second supreme elder of Chu sect. Isn't Chu sect a righteous path force? Then Liu Guanyi is a righteous path Gu immortal. As a righteous path member, how can he attack us for no reason? Attacking us for wealth, that is a demonic path act. Liu Guanyi calmly analyzed. At the same time, another voice screamed in his head. Then tell me, why is Liu Guanyi not participating in the blood battle martial competition, but here instead? He destroyed our Liu tribe's defensive Gu formation. His evil intentions are apparent. What else could he want? Even though Liu Yong's name had Courage 1 in it, at this moment, he was completely gutless. He stammered, as his tongue was shivering. Lord Liu, why are you here at my Liu tribe? Of course it is to... Fang Yuan purposely dragged his words out. Is to what? Liu Yong asked. Fang Yuan's reply was not in words. It was his dragon breath. This was the ancient sword dragon's breath, having the rank 7 dragon breath immortal Gu in it. The speed was fast like a flash of white light. Liu Yong's upper body blew up. Fresh blood spewed out, scattering on the pale white bones, detailing the sadness and pathetic state of a weakling. The two halves of his body landed on the ground. His expression before death was still frozen on his face. His eyes were staring wide open. Useless fellow. But it is not strange. All of the Huangjin tribes have been in power for too long. There is unavoidably some rot on the inside. Just like the 10 great ancient sects, Fang Yuan analyzed internally. The bigger the tree, the more leaves it would have, and unavoidably, it would have some rotten wilting leaves as well. Woof, woof, woof! The 6 bone armor hounds barked at Fang Yuan angrily. Their owner was dead, but they still feel attached to him. They all ran over, guarding their master's corpse, defending it loyally, as if hoping that it would revive. Seeing this, Fang Yuan's evaluation of Liu Yong rose by a bit. It seems that he is passable in raising desolate beasts. Unfortunately, they do not have the wisdom of Gu immortals. What can these 6 beasts do? Fang Yuan sneered as he flew down. This battle had no unexpected surprises. An hour later, 6 fainted bone armor hounds were lying in Fang Yuan's sovereign immortal aperture. These desolate beast hounds appeared at a good time. Fang Yuan was about to buy some desolate beast dogs and use their feces to feed dogshit luck immortal Gu. There were also a vast amount of desolate beast and ancient desolate beast corpses. They had extremely high value. Fang Yuan placed them in his sovereign immortal aperture, temporarily storing them somewhere. And finally, Liu Yong's corpse. His immortal aperture was still hidden in his stomach. Fang Yuan sealed it for now. This enslavement path immortal aperture was suited for Fang Yuan to annex. And also, Liu Yong's soul. After being hit by Fang Yuan's dragon breath, although extremely weak and at Fang Yuan's mercy, it was still alive. Fang Yuan quickly thought of the reason. This Liu Yong was an enslavement path. Gu immortal, enslavement, and soul path are related. To manipulate desolate beasts, one must have a sufficiently strong soul foundation. Fang Yuan quickly left the scene of the crime. He moved very quickly. Only a tattered defensive Gu formation was left, and the empty bone burial field, as well as the upper body of Liu Yong. The next location, Liu Tribe's Jade Light Pit. Fang Yuan licked his lips, showing excitement in his eyes. He had just committed murder, but now he was not going to retreat. He was going to attempt another crime. As the saying goes, with the murder weapon in hand, killing in 10 surges. Fang Yuan was a rank 7 Gu immortal with ancient sword dragon transformation. His battle strength had risen immensely. He was starting to become somewhat unrestrained.